Ready to go.
Cool.
The tweet should have gone out. 13 seconds.
Man, YouTube is slow.
3, 2, 1, now.
This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to the news. This is the newest news. The news that is just the freshest news you could ever news to hope for. We like the news here. We have lots of news. In fact, this whole podcast is called New News because it is the newest news. I like saying the word news. And if you guys haven't figured that out yet, then you really need to get up to...
No,
grade.
and I've got news for you about that then. That's what you're saying.
I've got
see?
news. There we go. Maybe next week that could be our intro.
A tag, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Carl, joined by Lee. We're here to tell you all about the Xbox news that you need to know this week. Or maybe
Yes.
the Xbox news that you needed to know last week, based on our release schedule.
Yes.
Indeed. Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
Mate, I'm good. I'm famous today.
You're famous?
I'm
Tell us the
internet
story
famous.
about Lee being internet
I'm
famous.
internet famous.
Are you a meme?
I'm a meme, that's right. That's hilarious. Oh, and person in the chat. Hi, chat. Yes, so I received a message from somebody today called Kyle. I think you know him.
Oh, yes.
About
He
the
sounds
Elden
familiar.
Ring. Yeah, he's this
Dodgy
guy.
fella, that guy.
He's in Discord. He's a bit, he's interesting. So he messaged me this morning about 8:30 or so and went, hey, this is really interesting. And it was about Elden Ring, something about that.
Oh, yep.
Dodgy fella. And it was that you could do cloud gaming on Elden Ring. That was basically
Yeah.
what you told me. I thought, oh, that's really cool. So I then logged into the webpage and then started clicking because there was a weird button on the webpage and it kept changing all the time.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if did you pay much attention to the button that kept changing all the time?
No, all I did was I just saw it coming to cloud gaming, and I thought, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah,
Send
this
it
will
to
make an
Lee to
interesting
talk
story.
to add it to the news so we can have some content to talk about.
Some content finally.
Yeah, some good content at some point.
So I logged into my account thinking what will happen if I log in my account. And then the button changed to play with Ultimate or something like that, or download with Ultimate. Or I can't remember exactly what the words were. I thought that's weird. Then the button disappeared again. I was like, okay. So then I waited for it to come back again, and then I clicked on it, and it opened up a page which basically said, which is what I tweeted out, you can play Elden Ring on Xbox on cloud gaming. On Game Pass, sorry. It was on Game
Yes.
Pass. It wasn't cloud gaming, it was actually a Game Pass in the wording.
It did say Game Pass. The picture was very interesting because it does look a lot like it's coming to Game Pass, doesn't it?
Oh, hugely. Yeah.
So if it does, man, that what a slam dunk.
Oh, it's been a very interesting day because I thought, well, this could be quite a cool story. So what I'll do is I'll do a funny tweet and say, hey, look, Elden Ring's coming to Game Pass.
Hashtag leaks.
Hashtag links. I'll put it on screen because it's quite funny. So it looks like Elden Ring's coming to Game Pass. Are we ready to feel the pain? Hashtag legs. Hashtag Game Pass. Hashtag Xbox. And then thought that one person would laugh at it, and then someone would take the mickey out of me, and that would be it.
Yeah.
Really. It would just disappear in 10 minutes, like almost my tweets do. I get like 4 likes and then they all disappear. No. So we're now at 334 likes and 35 retweets, 14
Nice.
quote retweets. So, that's 49 retweets.
Man,
I got a whole bunch of new followers out of it. And there's been like 30 comments.
fantastic.
I think it's really interesting because the conversations were quite cool happening below it as well. Mm-hmm. Lots of good kind of, because obviously people were going, no, you're wrong. And someone called me an idiot, which, is the internet.
This is Twitter. And
This
of
is
course,
Twitter. But it took a while for someone to call me an idiot. It wasn't immediate.
That's actually pretty good.
I know. It was quite a surprise.
So maybe the bots took a while to find your tweet.
Yes. And then they just went crazy with it. And it's interesting because I kind of went, well, this is actually quite possible because I was thinking about it after a few conversations. I was talking to people actually in the conversations there. And it was kind of thinking, but they did with GTA 5, didn't they? They brought that onto Game Pass. And Red
Yeah, they
Dead
did.
2, that came on the Game Pass.
Did it?
And they were, yeah, it did. Very briefly, it came on there, yeah. Only for like a month or two.
Okay.
It was when Rockstar were doing stuff on Game Pass more. It was way at the beginning.
Oh, I can't even remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure Red Dead came on briefly. I was like, that's interesting, but I'm not going to play it because it's a massive game and it will disappear and be really
yeah.
annoying.
get rug pulled.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I never played it, but then it did disappear quite quickly. And then remember, Red Dead Online came on there online for free for a while as well.
Oh, yep.
So they have got history of doing it for like a month or two, as a boost for a game that's been out for a little bit of time, like
Yeah,
6
so
months now.
Yeah, the sales boost, like the mid-cycle sales boost before it
exactly.
goes into the sales bin.
That's right, exactly. So I was like, well, this could be quite... And most people were kind of actually agreeing with me, which was really surprising as well.
That is surprising.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then someone actually posted a screen I've got one of him looking at now, and it's actually people saying Elden Ring finally coming to Game Pass Ultimate. So there's actually been news articles written about this now as well.
Man, are you quote tweeted in the news articles?
No, sadly not. No, but I've actually Jez Corden got involved though in one of my tweets, which was funny.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, because he was someone quoted and said, "Oh, I saw this tweet or something," and then there was a very quiet conversation. It wasn't very much of a conversation. I was like, "What does that mean? It's actually happening?" And he knows something, and he's not allowed to say anything.
Yeah, I think he's not allowed to say things.
He's not allowed to say things, and it did make me think him going really quiet and not just going, "No, it's wrong," to it was like, "Oh, okay, so this maybe is actually happening."
Yeah, I mean, Gamescom is happening.
Gamescom's happening. It's perfect.
And I mean, Microsoft pops out on stage. Oh, yeah, Elden Ring on Game
Elden Ring
Pass
Game
till the end
Pass.
of the year type thing.
And also, September's quite quiet when releases as well.
Yeah, but October's stacked.
October's stacked, so that's what they do. Bring it out in September. That gives everyone something to do in September.
Yep.
Die a lot, basically.
Yeah,
And then
break controllers.
Break
and then
controllers.
they can come out onto Gamescom and go, we've got a new controller for you.
Yes. And then October, all the good games come out, all the new games come out, after everyone's just had enough of Elden Ring because they keep dying.
Yep. They can go, oh, yeah, a game that won't make me rage quit.
Yes,
Oh, look, and
exactly.
there's a new controller
I can
coming
actually
out. This
complete
is great.
it. It's really cool. I've never actually been picked up by this. I've had a few tweets go vaguely viral, but never like this. This is insane.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and even now, I can now look, it's still going.
Man,
Still getting likes, still getting retweets.
brilliant.
And people posting stuff and saying, actually talking about it, because they're saying it's actually a really good Soulsborne game to come on because it's actually easier than Dark Souls.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's actually almost like it's a good introduction to Dark Souls games.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
So we
only
make the
played
news.
Dark Souls games.
Neo plays them.
Yeah, but we don't.
No, God no.
No. Why would we do something as silly as that?
No, you can even get past the first boss.
Of course. Terrible game. Don't know why anyone plays these.
I did get past the first boss and then got killed by the skelly outside and went, nah.
Yeah, I was actually having a look at this game earlier on because with the guys say if you do magic users, it's a little bit easier.
Used to be.
And I like my magic users.
Used to be.
Oh, it used to be.
Used to be. So Neo completed the game on magic user mode, and then they
Made
killed it.
hard.
Yeah, they made it. No, this is too easy.
That's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. So we are now creating the news.
Look at us go.
Look at us go. So
awesome.
funny. It's interesting though because you kind of forget that Microsoft do actually bring out games which are older. Because there's Resident Evil 7 was actually in there as well, and then left.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because someone said,
Jeez.
"Yeah, I know. This is the thing. Resident Evil." Because they're talking about cloud gaming for Resident Evil, but it's already been in Game Pass, so maybe that's actually really easy for them to do because they've already kind of got it in the system, so they can just flick a switch and bring it out. GTA 5 is the same. That's already been in the system, so it's probably quite easy to do.
Yeah.
I think there was 4
interesting.
games, wasn't there? Soul something or other. I saw a tweet today. Saw a lot of tweets today. I've been obsessed with Twitter today.
How much work did you actually do today?
Some work.
Some, not much.
I spent an hour fixing someone's printer.
Oh, yeah. It took that long because you had your phone
No, I
in
was-
one hand, the printer in the other hand, clicking buttons going tap, tap, tap,
Tap,
tap,
tap.
tap, tap,
Yeah.
tap, tap the phone. Tap,
I was
tap
actually
the
on
printer.
Twitter, a Teams call to the guy doing it remotely, but
Oh,
he
yeah.
couldn't see my face, so it was okay.
Oh, okay.
So I
That's
could
fine.
kind of go, yeah, installing the driver now, and then it's still getting looked at. Still
that's
famous.
hilarious.
And even one of the hot guys posted and went, "Hey, this is really interesting," from my tweets. And Cameron was like, "That's Lee." You realise that's actually Lee, kind of, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's been cool. So I need to think of more tweets to put out there which get picked up.
Yeah, just hashtag them leaks and just make up stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, funny first, factual second, right?
Yes. Something like that. That's what Kingsman said, wasn't it?
The funny thing is that your co-workers listen to your podcast now. And so they are quite aware about how much work you do.
Oh, Tony already knows. Tony's the one who causes trouble anyway.
I see.
Yeah. She's the only one that listens from work, so that's fine.
Yeah. For that you know of. I mean, your boss could secretly be listening.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah. What's
yeah.
Lee up to? Bonus time is coming up. Let's give the podcast a listen and see how much work Lee actually is doing.
Some work.
Amazing.
Yeah, so Elden Ring's coming to Game Pass. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Well, by the time they hear the podcast, hashtag it won't be first. But Lee was first,
Lee was first, yep.
which is important.
I'm still confused by Twitter, though. If you do a search for Elden Ring, my name was coming at the top, and you say it's because of the algo.
Yeah. It's
But-
because the Lord Algo has decreed it that way.
But it's broken then, because why do I want to see my own tweet first?
I don't know. Whenever I do a hashtag and I tap on my hashtag on my tweet comes up first.
That's
Always.
ridiculous. It did come fourth for a while, and then all of a
Okay.
sudden it was first. So I thought, oh, maybe it isn't actually broken, and then it
Interesting.
was broken.
Yeah. Lord Algorithm has decreed it so. and
Yes.
So it is.
So first news story is all about me.
Yeah, so there we go. Lee is famous, guys, all the listeners.
Yes,
We have a famous person on the podcast. We might ask him a few questions.
that's right.
You
Yes,
know?
getting
How did
interviewed.
it feel when your tweet got the first like?
It was funny watching the likes go. When I got to like 50, I thought, well, that's quite good.
Yeah.
And then it was getting close to 100. I was like, well, that's really good. And just kept going.
Amazing. Well, that's fantastic. Sounds like you had a great day. Fix a printer.
So
Get
funny.
a viral tweet.
Exactly. Get a viral tweet. I need more. I need more information, people, so I can tweet.
Yeah. You should have put the podcast in the tweet, though.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be viral, did I? And then it was kind of awkward after a while.
It's not. I put the podcast after a couple of my semi-viral tweets back in the past.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, hey, listen to the podcast.
I did do a tweet later to all my new
but-
followers.
It doesn't count. Because your new followers will have forgotten you by then. Why do I follow this guy again?
Why does he keep messaging me?
Why is he standing outside looking in the window?
Hello. Hi.
Knock, knock. You guys have a cup of tea for me?
So, okay. Calm.
Good job.
Good job. Fun times.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
Fun times. So if you're listening because of the tweet, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good
Welcome.
work.
Hello. We're funny first, factual second.
That's
We
right.
make
This is a
stuff up.
one-off. Yeah, this is actually a one-off, so don't expect me to do it again.
Yeah. Well, now the goal is to get Lee to have viral
I
tweets
know.
every tweet.
Yes,
So-
get picked up, yeah.
What else can we give him?
I need
Tweets.
insider information.
Oh, yeah.
Lies is fine. Anything that's inside as long as it's information.
Like, I need insider information. Just lies. Just lie through your teeth. Tell me what to tweet. I'll do it.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Okay, so normal news shall resume now. Now I've
Right.
talked about me for a bit.
Yeah, but this is still quite exciting.
Oh, it's really exciting, yeah.
Hashtag the most exciting thing to happen to the podcast all year, just about.
Yes, we had a good year. We've had 300 episodes, and now we've had my tweet go popular and
Nice.
viral. So, yeah, it's been good. A good month or two.
Yeah, look at us go.
We'll make it
Now,
one
before
day.
we get into the news,
Ooh, okay.
do you want to mute your Discord?
My Discord's turned off. Oh, it must be the Discord on there? No, the Discord's turned off. Okay.
I'm hearing Discord noises pop up.
Ah, okay. Muted.
Which is exciting.
It's turned off on my laptop as well.
Okay, good job.
Thanks.
And then the next announcement we have to do is to tell everyone about Screenshot of the Week. I realized this week we don't actually talk about Screenshot of the Week on our podcast.
And we don't never talk about the fact that we stream every week as well.
Well, okay, so step one, we stream every week, guys. We're on Twitch and YouTube now, and you can go to just search for the XboxCast. It's on our webpage as well. We stream, you can jump into the chat, you can talk to us, you can tell us how we're wrong, you can give Lee lies to make viral tweets.
Yep.
And just say, next time, just put my @ in there, Mr. Lee, so that when it goes viral. so
Oh,
you
yeah,
can be
because I
like-
know when it's going to viral. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you do it all the time, when it does go viral, it looks like you planned it.
That's right, yes. Yes.
You got to think, you got to play 4D chess here.
Okay. Star Trek test. My Star Trek test.
Yeah, there we go. You got to think like Kirk and
Mm-hmm.
behave like Shatner.
You've got the same person now, dude.
Oh, what? No, Kirk is the dude with the pointy ears.
No, Spock. Oh my god.
Oh, gosh.
And Shatner.
Right.
So you said Kirk, who's played by Shatner, then basically. That was awesome.
Okay, right. Moving on swiftly from that embarrassment.
You're really embarrassing yourself now.
You can tell I watch Star Trek.
I know. I'll start watching War Trek, or what it's called.
Yeah, Star Wars, Star Trek. It's
No,
the
you
same
can't
thing.
say Star Wars. Yeah.
Same thing. They boldly get lightsabers.
Just embarrassing. Just stop it, okay? Just walk away.
Fine.
Walk
And then the
away
next thing
from
is
the
about
conversation.
screenshot of the week. We have a mini screenshot competition we run every week, guys, and we put the videos up on YouTube. If you like seeing some cool screenshots and having us chat about it, you can watch the video on our YouTube channel. If you want to take part, jump into our Discord. That's where it all takes place. You put a picture up, we vote with watermelons. At the end of the week, the winner gets crowned. We show the winner to the world, who's ever watching. And at the end of the year, there's a trophy.
Whoever's watching, brilliant.
Yeah, well, whoever watches screenshot of the week. So
Everyone
jump into our
sticks
Discord
around.
and submit, or maybe just watch on YouTube if you like pretty art, pretty game screenshots, and wanting to hear us talk over the top of them.
There's normally a story behind the screenshot, or we try and get the ones that are interesting in that respect.
Yeah, and we have runners up and highlights of the week and all sorts of other things in screenshot of the week. What's it? Honorable mentions. That's
Honorable
what we
mentions,
call them.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So with those fun announcements out the way, what news does Lee bring to the table?
I shall start with the charts.
Start with the chart.
Do you like that?
That's
That was-
great.
That was like a rhyme.
I know, I'm quite impressed.
Okay, so we do the charts every week off True Achievements.
Because we like content and True Achievements gives us free content.
Exactly, yes. This is important stuff. So, we've had a sad state of affairs.
I'm looking at the sad state of affairs
Number one is Fortnite.
again.
Again, yes, for 2 weeks in a row now. Then GTA 5 has taken a leap from third to second.
Why?
I don't
Well,
know why people are
honestly-
playing this game. Maybe it's because it's coming to Game Pass soon.
Maybe it's on Game Pass at the moment and no one's clicked yet.
That's right, yes. Just it popped up and people were playing it without realising it.
Yeah.
Minecraft's gone up a place, which is nice. And then Poor guys, is finally falling down to number 4.
Okay, wait.
After
I
spending-
realise why Grand Theft Auto 5 is there.
Oh, no.
It's because it's part of the Xbox sales.
Oh, so those people that haven't bought it yet in the last 15 years are finally buying a copy for
so
themselves.
all 3 people who have not bought it yet have now bought it and are playing it.
So Multiverse is good, hanging in at 5.
Yeah, it hasn't moved. That's pretty good.
Hasn't moved. COD is dying. Is at 6. No longer
I like
hanging
how
around.
number 6 is dying. It's still
Well,
in
it
the
is
top
because
10.
it was always 1 and 2, wasn't it? It was always Fortnite and then COD, but now it's not at all. COD's just dropped
Yeah.
off. Yeah. So Apex Legends, what with Forza. Any re-entries here? Any good, interesting re-entries? Power Wash Simulators dropped down for 3 places.
Oh yeah, everyone's
Shocking.
finally getting clean.
Yeah, everything is now clean. Halo
See,
Infinite's
that's
gone
a
up
funny
couple.
joke because people that are addicted get clean. Power Wash Simulators.
Oh,
about
nice.
making
Talking
things
about
clean.
addiction. Nice. Like it.
So, tush.
Yeah. The fact you had to explain it is
Well, yeah.
not great.
I thought you were going to just move on too quickly from that joke.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry. I'd let it sit
I
there
just-
for a while.
I had to point it out just in case people pointed it out.
Yes. Tom Clancy Ghost Recon. Wildlands is a re-entry at 18. I
thanks
saw a
to
lot
Game
of my
Pass.
friends, Xbox friends, I say friends, playing this game. It's very bizarre
It is indeed.
because it's like a 2017 game, I think it is. It's a cool game though. I've actually jumped into it quite a lot, but it's good that it's jumped back because obviously Game Pass. It's on Game Pass now, so that's why.
Yep, people like Game Pass games.
Re-entry of Far Cry 6 because it's free this weekend or this week.
Oh yeah, it was free this weekend.
And then, interestingly, us one place above Far Cry 5, which is not free this weekend.
No. Interesting.
Re-entry of Assassin's Creed Origins at 35, and a re-entry of Battlefield 2042 at 36.
Okay.
What is going on here? People are going
So-
back to old games.
So Assassin's Creed Origins is because of Game Pass quests, and Battlefield 2042 is because it had an update.
Ah, people would see if it was fixed or not.
Yeah, so everyone jumped in to see, is it fixed? Is it worth playing?
Sadly, no, is the answer. I don't actually know if that's true, but I feel like it should be.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Re-entry of the game, the oldest game ever made, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim Special Edition, at 39.
weird.
I know. And then Valhalla is in at 40 as a re-entry. And that's because, we'll talk about it later, but there's a cool new mode they
Thing.
brought out into it.
Ooh, that's
It's a new
exciting.
mode. It's actually quite cool, yeah. Yeah, no new releases really, at all. Not one new release in there.
Yeah, not new one entry.
No entry, should I say. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no new entries or anything. So, interesting. Interesting to see Fall Guys drop off so suddenly from 2 to 4.
That's because it's not very good. And people are sick of losing.
I don't know. I think people just enjoy it. And now everyone's gone, well, that was a fun distraction.
Yeah. Let's go back to Fortnite.
Back to Fortnite. Yeah.
Oh, GTA 5. I feel like killing things.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 dropped off. No Man's Sky dropped off. And WWE 2K22 dropped off as well. Of the kind of well-known games that always seem to be kicking around.
Yeah. Man, I'm sad about No Man's Sky. It's good seeing that always pop up.
Yeah, no, it's fallen off. And that's after the update as well. So obviously people just went in and went, oh yeah, cool update for a week, and then it's killed off again.
Yeah. Interesting that As Dusk Falls, which was a brand new release that got lots of hype last week, is now off the chart. Well, it's what was in its third week. So it's 3 weeks old.
Yep.
And it's just fallen off the chart completely. Not even stragglers playing it in a way.
Yeah, or people late to it or something, yeah. People
Yeah.
going, oh cool, I was going to play that, so I'll play it now. I think Cam said it's interesting, but it's not amazing. It's interesting.
Yeah. I think only the host gets achievements is probably turning a lot of people off about it.
Ah, I didn't realise that. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. It was confusing me, that game.
Ah, yes.
I don't know why, I just didn't. I was looking at it, went, I just don't see the attraction of playing that.
Yeah, it's too drama heavy for me.
Too much drama.
Yeah.
Talking of drama, Microsoft started testing Xbox Game Pass Family Plan.
Ooh,
This is dramatic.
it's about time.
It's about time. In Ireland and Colombia, it is.
Yeah.
In those two massive places of Xbox usage, I guess. What I couldn't work out from that, obviously it's a family plan. What I can't work out from it is how much it costs. Up to 4 people.
So it's got here that it is £21.99.
Euros.
Euros, that's it. That's the symbol. Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
But that doesn't mean anything because we get charged here in UK. In New Zealand, charged is weird compared to the US charge. It doesn't actually.
Yeah, it's not a
Calculate properly.
one-to-one type thing.
Not to one, no.
Yeah. It's interesting because, yeah, we get charged $19.99 a month for Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh, we get 25 here, I think.
Interesting. Okay. And then now this is 22 euros. So it'll be quite interesting to see how the planning goes for the pricing, because we want it to be a little bit more expensive to get people to subscribe, but you also don't want it to be too expensive that people go, oh, it's just the barrier to entry is the price.
Well, 20 euros, I'm not sure what that is. We'll do a quick conversion here. 21 euros to NZ, because we are an NZ podcast. It's $35.
35 a month for 4 people.
Which is actually really good.
Okay. So let's do some quick maths.
Quick maps, $8 each.
$8 a month each. That's not too bad.
No, that's really good.
So that's what, 80, 88, $90 a year?
$92, yeah, 96 a year.
$92 a year, and you're getting Game Pass
Say $100,
Ultimate.
$100 a year, yeah.
Yeah, round up to $100 a year. That's cheaper than a game.
Oh, well,
New
yeah,
Zealand.
yeah, big time. 'Cause games are about 110, 120 here now.
Yep. That's actually a pretty good deal if you can get people to help
If
you
it
pay
is,
for it.
I don't trust it though. I reckon they'll do it for like 45 here because we're in New
because
Zealand
they can,
and we're far
because
away.
what else are you going to do?
Exactly. Yes.
Go to the competitor.
Exactly. Add up to 4 people to the subscription as long as they're in the same country. It says.
Yeah. it's going to be quite painful for parents who've got, say, it's you and your wife gaming and then the 2 kids gaming. You go, that's a bit of more money because no one's really contributing to it except for the one family.
Yes. Yeah.
It just depends on how much you play, I suppose.
Yeah, well, you get... So me and Ruby would do it, maybe, if it works out as not much more money.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. Because, like, you could do it with... Like, you got people in Aussie, you could all split it between 4 of you.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Because if all they're saying you have to be in the same country, you're like, well, there's 2 of us and 2 of you. Why don't we just pay half each and then
Yeah,
have
done.
it?
Easy done. Interesting. I wonder... The only thing I wish this came with is more Xbox Live storage.
For your
I've
pictures.
run out. I've got no more Xbox Live storage. It's quite sad.
I don't know how you did that, because I've got like 1.5 GB left of mine. It's like...
Man, I just take photos of everything.
I think it's more about you than Xbox.
No, I think it's an Xbox problem.
Okay. So what they do is they send out 4 invites by email and create links to share with friends and family. Hi, Tom. We've got some great news. Tom Warren has invited you to share your Xbox Pass Ultimate membership. Blah, blah, blah. Accept. And then the invite expires on. So
Nice. Well, this is very cool. It's about
it
time
is.
that
Yeah,
this
it's very
happened.
good. Yes, indeed.
I wonder if it's possible to try stack the family plan for 3 years.
So this is what I was thinking. Yes.
Because the personal one you can stack, and that's
Well, no, you
Microsoft
cheat
haven't-
and buy the Xbox Live.
Well, no, it's not cheating because Microsoft haven't closed that
Yes,
hole
you take advantage of a loophole.
of a loophole that they themselves have publicized.
Hmm.
So I wonder what happens when you convert, say, 3 years of Xbox Live to the family plan. Do you suddenly get 1.5 years of the family plan? Or do
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
3
What does
years
it do
of
to
the
the
family
existing
plan?
one? Or do you just get it all for the same
Because
money?
imagine that. You get 3 years of Xbox Live, you buy a month of the Game Pass Family Plan Ultimate, and then 4 people have 3 years of Game Pass Ultimate.
For $270. Whatever it is, yeah.
And I mean, what better way for Microsoft to suddenly go, oh, you know how we had about 30 million people on Game Pass? Yeah, now we've got 120 million. Never mind that they're only getting the money for, 30 million. They got deep pockets.
Oh, no, they don't care. Because at some point it will change and people will just keep paying.
Yeah, exactly. People forget. People.
We'll go, oh, well, I've been paying for it for the last 2 or 3 years. I don't mind paying full price.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just a bit in this game. Oh, I can't quit now. I can't, Just pay for this month. Oh, it's not so bad. Pay for next month. Oh, not so bad.
And you forget, yeah.
Yep. And then suddenly, 10 years later, what is that $45 coming out of the account every month?
So if you buy 4 Xbox Series S's, is it $20 each or something for each one? Including family plan pass thing. Probably not.
Very cool. Well,
Yeah.
it's about time this was done.
It's good. Yeah, good timing.
Yeah. Hopefully they announce something great at Gamescom.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, and the family plan.
And the family plan, yeah. Interesting. I was just trying to think of any other games that might be coming out. Don't know, because when's Gamescom? I should actually know this.
Well,
I feel like
yeah,
it's soon.
Gamescom. When are you? Gamescom, tell us. It doesn't say anything. Gamescom.
Doesn't tell you. That's unfortunate.
Oh, the 24th of August.
Oh, right. So a couple of weeks. 2 weeks
Yeah.
today.
2 weeks' time.
Oh, we could, what time is it? We could do it live. Do like a live
Ooh.
stream of it.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, it's probably on like 3 in the morning though, but...
Yeah, 3 in the morning. I don't think our regular viewers would be quite pleased with that.
Oh, the US ones would be though. Okay, next story.
Next story.
Series S is getting a small performance boost.
Ooh.
It's interesting, because they had the same for the Series X last week, so obviously they're doing tweaks now, aren't they, to stuff.
Yeah, hopefully getting the operating system working better.
And this is what they're doing, so they're actually freeing up. So what is a little powerful little console, it says here, smaller and more affordable Series S has been a big hit. One of the issues is the devs find that there's a memory constraint.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only, how much is it? So there's like, I think it's 10 gig, isn't there, of memory?
Yeah, there's 10 gig in there.
And 2 of that is used by the OS and the console. So they actually only got 8 gig, which isn't a lot. So
Well, 8 dedicated gigs for games isn't too bad.
Yeah, but you got 16 on the X, and I'm
Yeah,
guessing
so
you
they
get
get, what,
14 of
14?
that. So it's a bit of a drop from that respect. So all they've done is released up a few hundred extra megabytes of memory. It doesn't sound a lot, but on percentage-wise, if they can release like 10%, 15% of that more, then it'll make a big difference, I think, to games. Just give them a bit of breather, a bit of headspace.
Yeah, just a bit of room.
Yeah. So this is quite cool. It's good that they're tweaking stuff and bringing out updates.
Yeah. No, it's very good. I just want them to tweak the OS a bit more, because they did that with the Xbox One, where they kind of tweaked the OS to make it use less RAM and less resources and give you a bit more hard drive space back.
Ah, okay. So, yeah. Well, they do it with games, don't they? When they release updates sometimes.
Yeah, they do the game shrinkage,
The game shrinkage, yes.
which is also exciting.
This is exciting. Finally, some excellent news for Ascent. The Cyber Heist DLC is coming out this month.
Ooh.
So it's a year old. I think we talked about it.
Yes, we spoke about it last week.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so there's a heist coming out. This is called DLC. Did we talk about the DLC?
No, we just mentioned the name, and you kept calling them Neon Glant.
That's right, yes. Because I was having word reading issues.
Word reading issues.
So there's a new secret mission that's appeared. There's a bunch of new enemies. Or there's actually a secret mission, a bunch of side missions, a bunch of new enemies. There's a new way to fight as well. They've added melee into the game.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that quite cool? New contract with missions and side missions that completed solo or with friends. New weapons and experience of all new melee weapons, including a rock crusher and a guillotine.
What?
So a big hammer and a sword, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
You travel to a new archaeology, I think that's what you call it. One that is owned by the Malhorst Gleb group.
Oh, yeah.
Explore breathtaking new locations and environments.
That's great.
Encounter colourful new characters called Ontario and Zell and face new deadly enemies. And then kill them.
Nice.
I like it. It's going to be $10, basically.
That's fantastic.
I'm like, yeah, I'm into that. And it does include the previous DLCs. Oh, this sound. It does include the previous DLCs as well, which is nice. Because I was looking at buying the previous DLCs and you can't. They only came out on PC.
Oh, that's a pity.
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh, okay. But then they're going to bring them out all in one. So that's probably why they did it. They were like, well, we'll just wait and then bring it out. This game is so cool. I'm so
$10,
happy.
That's not too bad.
I'm going to reinstall this and replay this again from the beginning.
Nice.
There's a guillotine. There you go. And then he's
Nice.
holding the hammer in that picture there.
Brilliant. So, does this have like a horde mode?
It does not, no.
Because this game would be fantastic for a horde mode.
Yeah, there is a few times when you feel like you're in a horde mode, though, because you go through these tunnels underground and these like creatures keep appearing out of the wall. And they just keep coming and just keep coming.
Yeah. Because just think 4-player horde mode, you're in a room and just things are just coming in from the sides the whole time.
Yep.
Chaos.
There's a new, with one of the DLCs that came out last year, they actually brought a new mode, no difficulty mode out.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, which is cool. Because I've completed it on the hard difficulty already. So I'm already...
Look at you go.
Yeah, but you play it through once, and then you take your same character with the same everything and play it through again. So you have to bump it up because it's too easy else. So you just have to keep bumping up the mission.
I see.
Yeah. And you like to show off a little bit as well, obviously.
Yeah, you got to show off.
Got to flex a little bit when you complete the game twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is really cool. I'm glad they did this.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a good price for the DLC.
Oh, $10, yeah, definitely.
Because, I mean, how many people go, oh, it's on Game Pass, buy the DLC. When it does eventually leave Game Pass, they go, crap, I got to buy the game.
Yep.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Very clever marketing.
Yeah, they're good guys. There's only like 11 of them, isn't there, as well?
Yeah.
Which is probably why it's taken so long for them to bring out another update.
Amazing.
So this is what we talked about earlier with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's got bigger. This is a really good Kotaku article about this. And the guy goes through it and he actually explains how the roguelike mode works. So that's what they've added as a roguelike. And you've got to complete a little bit of the game before it pops up. But not much. Well, I've done it. Like you don't have to spend much. Well, I spent a bit of time in this game, but you don't have to spend much time in it to get this mode. And it works the same as it's called the Forgotten Saga, and it works like any other roguelike. So you kind of start off with random gear.
Okay.
And then you, so it kind of breaks it down here. Yeah, so you kind of go through and you have different ways of going. Like any other roguelike, you go left or right, and depending on which way you go towards health, you go towards a better weapon. And there's also kind of time trial ones you can do as well. Which is new. I don't think they normally have time trials, do they? Going through areas.
Yeah, not that I can remember.
No, not the ones I've played. Yes. It's a good write-up. It's a really in-depth write-up as well. It says here, so you can go left or right. One's get health upgrade, one's a stat boosting accessory, or new combat ability. And all the while you're earning memories, which serves as an in-game currency, are used to unlock permanent stat upgrades that help you on subsequent runs.
Oh, okay. So this is separate from the main game. Like your upgrades here don't carry across
Yes.
to the main story.
No, not at all. No, it's completely separate.
Okay.
It's like a game in a game, basically.
Interesting.
It's cool. Yeah.
The more I hear about Valhalla, the more I want to play it.
It's good. It is good. If I hadn't crashed out, and I'm now rerunning the stuff I've already done, I'll probably be happier. But yes.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because I was playing it a bit earlier, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I went back to where I was already at, and I was like, oh, I remember this now. That's right. So it made me sad. The second area, it says here, is a time constraint area. So rather than branching paths, each new segment of the map starts a countdown clock, and each segment is a handful of individual arenas. If you manage to take out all the enemies within the allotted time, you can get all the rewards. And as you make your way through, the enemies get tougher and harder to beat.
Cool. Okay. Man, it sounds interesting. Is there a multiplayer or is it just single player?
Interesting. It doesn't say there's any multiplayer. I think it's all single player. Because Valhalla is single player anyway.
Yeah, but a mode like this, teaming up with your friends,
Yeah,
would be great fun.
Yeah.
Every roguelike, it's a roguelike, eh?
Yeah, roguelike, yes.
Every roguelike should have the ability to pull your friends in.
To help you.
Yes.
And then
so
you
that
can stand behind
just,
them.
Yeah, you can just stand behind them and you can just watch things happen.
Yes.
And
And
gain
then-
experience and go up
Yes.
levels and finish the game and get all the achievements.
Yes.
And then at the end say, I helped.
Yeah, I was there.
I saw that happen.
I was logged in at the time. So yeah, start off with randomized low-level gear, a weapon, a shield, and a bow. Initial playthrough of Valhalla found a sword was so big it made Cloudstrike jealous. Jealous. And it was working terrifically. And then he says, what's really good is it gives you different weapons each time. So it forces you to play with different weapons. So he never used any daggers whatsoever in the main playthrough. But now it's one of his favourite weapons.
Oh,
So I thought that was really cool. It actually introduces you to the weapons and says you have to use this dagger now. So you kind of learn to use it.
cool.
And now he's learning to use how to shield as well. Kind of, it says here.
Kind of.
And they're very good against low-level enemies. So you can just run at them, I guess.
Man.
Yeah, it's a really interesting little write-up about it. And it made me go, I should jump into this then. Because it does actually
looks
sound quite cool.
Really cool. It
Yeah.
does. It does make you want to play, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does. So, next story. I'm not entirely sure what this means, what it means for us, or what it means for gaming. But Unity and Microsoft are announcing an Azure cloud partnership. It's kind of interesting. So I guess this means that Game Pass or xCloud, Game Cloud thing, will have more Unity stuff built into it, which will work a bit more natively, work better.
Yeah, this is interesting because on the surface, you just think this is Unity using Azure services to, I don't know, DevOps or whatever they do. But digging a bit deeper into this, do you think that this is Unity basically trying to build up a moat around themselves so that Unreal Engine 5 doesn't just steamroll everything?
Oh, interesting. Okay, to get some power behind them, you mean?
Yeah, to get some
Microsoft
power, to
behind
get some foothold with Microsoft to go, hey, look, remember Unity, that game engine that we do? Yeah,
Well, it
you
does
could
talk
use,
about-
maybe your studios could use this, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
So what they're talking about here is creating a real-time 3D experience. That's what they're talking about doing.
Interesting. Or do you think this could be the technology that needs to happen for Hideo Kojima's cloud game? that he
No,
was
so this is
working
what I was thinking. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yes. But I don't know if it's built on Unity, but maybe it could be, or maybe the back end could be, the game could be in Unreal Engine, but the back end could be Unity maybe.
on? I don't know, because Unity itself is its own game engine. And I
It
don't
is.
think Unity and Unreal Engine 5 talk.
No, but it's all the back end stuff. It's nothing that you see.
Yeah, but
Maybe it's like it's sharing the load or something.
it could be.
Like the clouds.
Sharing all the clouds.
Yes. A bit like Sea of Thieves. Yeah, it does all the water and stuff like that in Zoo.
Yeah, it could be quite interesting. I'm honestly, because I read through this and I'm going, right, on the surface, this is not that big of a news story because Unity is using Azure now. That's all good, all fun and games, literally. But diving a bit deeper, in order to get a cloud game, a native cloud game, like Hideo Kojima's trying to make, you'd think that this could be one of the puzzle pieces that needs to fall into place for him to start making it.
The back end of it, yes.
Yeah.
And it does, because it talks about giving creators easy access to RT 3D simulation tools. Real-time 3D, I guess that is, simulation tools. And ability to create digital twins of real-world places and objects. Unity offers creators an easy path to production of real-time or RT 3D assets, whether in-game or non-gaming worlds. Which I wondered what they'd meant by that as well. Maybe that was like a medical thing or something like that, or training people, or designing cars. Because when they design cars, they do it in a 3D world. And they actually do it in like a room, which is basically 3D. Everyone puts a headset on, they go and sit in the car, and they kind of work out everything's in the right spot, and it's all done in 3D.
And then it's got its
all done in
lighting
VR.
and all the rest.
Yeah, it's all done in VR. So it could be that side of it as well. Might not just be gaming.
Yeah, it could be a whole bunch of things that they're doing.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to read through the actual announcement that Microsoft put up on their official blog. And man, it is just corporate speak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's, yes.
Complete
Well,
corporate
this is on
speak.
VentureBeat, which is a kind of a financial web, almost, isn't it? VentureBeat.
The interesting thing is, they're trying to democratize development of games. Do you think that they could be doing this to plug it into like GitHub or something?
Yeah, all their Visual Studio stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's an interesting partnership. And I mean, it on the surface, it just looks like Unity has selected Azure for their cloud platform. But it could be a bit more, I think.
It does say here, which also allegedly makes it easier for them to get games on PC and Xbox as well.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I started the article. And then as it went down, I was like, actually, there's other stuff that it could be doing here as well. Because obviously they got their VR headset, whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it now, but maybe it's tied into that too.
Oh, yeah, HoloLens.
HoloLens, yeah. Which they've
Yeah,
kind of
that's
killed,
what
but maybe they killed it because of this. Maybe
Or
they're moving
maybe
it all
they're-
over to Unity.
Yeah, who knows? It's interesting. It's definitely something to keep an eye out for. I mean, as we get completely geeky about it, but it's on the surface, I think there's a bit more to it. It's
Yes.
definitely a chess move by Microsoft. We just don't know what chessboard they're playing on yet.
Yes, who's they're playing on as well, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. We wait and see what they do. Because a lot of the phone games as well are built on Unity.
Yes, they are, definitely, yeah.
So,
maybe it will work on TVs as well. Maybe it could be a
Yeah.
TV thing. So maybe it takes less work for the TV to display Xbox games.
yeah, it could be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Microsoft's trying to push proper xCloud onto phones in a way. Like
yes.
individual games rather than the actual app to launch the game.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Actually playing the game on the
Yeah, like you
device.
actually have like a Gears of War app that you
Oh.
tap on and it'll run natively on the phone with the cloud as a backend.
So when you're playing solitaire, it's on Unity.
Oh yeah, 3D lighting, ray tracing.
Yep.
Those cards have never looked so real.
That's right. It's like you're there.
It's like and the sound is like you're actually touching the card and flipping it over.
Yes. I don't know. I thought it was interesting that they did it, and it was obviously big news everywhere.
Also, I think it's big news for the same reason we're talking about it, in that people go, this feels like it should be bigger than it is. Like this
What's actually
announcement,
happening?
what does it actually mean? What does it all mean?
What does it all mean?
We don't
Will
know.
anybody never know?
No. Hopefully it's not one of these announcements that 10 years or 2 years from now we go, I remember that Unity thing?
That's right,
Like-
yeah.
And then Microsoft bought Unity and killed it?
And killed it, exactly, yes. Oh, yeah, that product, they had that really good product for making games. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. And then they just all moved to Unreal Engine
No,
5
what they're going to
anyway.
do is they're going to rename it to something else, aren't they? Xbox
Oh, yeah.
Unity. Or X Unity.
Yeah,
Excellency?
Unity X Series 1,
No, Game Pass Unity. Unity for Game Pass? Unity for Game Pass. Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass. Unity for Xbox Game Pass Development Kit
2.
Series 1.
Yeah. Oh, no, because 1 was in quiet, number 2 comes out.
Oh, yeah.
1 was internal.
And then Series, I don't know, Series A. Or
Series-
Series U for Unity.
Yeah, you. Nice.
Nice. Oh, what nonsense.
Okay, so Xbox Elite 2 white controller leaked in an unboxing video. Microsoft have managed to release the ugliest controller ever. It looks like they made it out of plastic and some kid put it together.
Yes. Like,
What's going on, Microsoft?
I don't...
Like, you have a design labs. You could have given it to someone in design labs to design a proper one.
Maybe the designer was off on the day that they made this.
I think they ran out of colour.
Like,
Are you going to colour them in? No, we haven't got any colours left today. Oh, no, okay. Well, we'll just do white then.
Yeah. The printer broke, and whatever came out, they go, oh, yeah, that's an interesting...
nice.
That's a
We'll just put it together.
bold design.
Oh, bold. That's right. Yeah, it's
You know?
it's game changer. It's a game changer.
Bold. It's unapologetically terrible.
Yes. So we're excited.
My word, it's hideous.
It's so weird. So I thought the 3 would be coming out, though. This is what I don't understand. Why is the white one coming out? I thought 3 was on the door.
Yeah, I'm hoping... I'm hanging out for the Elite Series 3.
Yeah. So what are they doing bringing out the 1? Just to keep us quiet until next year when the 3 comes out, I guess?
I don't know. And I mean, how hard is it to make it look nice?
It doesn't look right. The different colour hand things don't look right.
Yeah, because those are the rubberized grips, right?
They must be,
So-
surely.
So you've got the rubberized grips, which in black, and then you've
Yeah.
got the faceplate of the Xbox in white.
But
with
ugly
white
white.
buttons,
Yeah, ugly white.
and then your thumbsticks are black too.
Yes. With a little bit of silver, though, in the back.
Yeah, but it's my word. I mean, they could have just gone all white and then just put the colors on the buttons, the face buttons.
Because I've got a white controller. It looks really smart.
Yeah,
Because it's got colour elsewhere.
and this
Microsoft,
just
what are you playing at?
this is like Microsoft Noir, monochrome.
Microsoft Noir.
Yeah, the Elite Series Noir.
Well, nor of us are impressed with that, Microsoft.
Yeah, no, we're not. Come on, you guys have designers. You could have given it to someone in the community, and anyone would have done a better job.
Just give someone a crayon to colour it in, maybe.
Maybe this is baby's first.
Oh, it's choose your own. What does he call it when you colour in the numbers? Colour by numbers? It's
Oh,
that.
yeah. There we go.
We've sussed it out. They're going to give you stickers to put on it, so you can put stickers of whatever colour you like on it.
Yeah, you get unicorns and stars and the glittery ones.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Xbox,
Oh.
bedazzle your own controller.
Now it makes complete sense.
There we go.
Sorry, we
no
take it
wonder
all
it's so
back.
boring.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry, Microsoft.
Good job, Microsoft. Comes with 12 stickers.
Master the Machine with Train Sim World 3 launching September 6th. I put this in because it made me chuckle. And I ended up reading the whole article.
That's a first.
News.xbox.com has this article. It's basically an advertisement, which made me chuckle as well. Because it's from the Trains by Chris Pierce, the Trains marketing manager from Dovetail Games. So not even mess around. They literally say the guy who makes the game has written us an article,
Yeah.
and it reads like
About-
It reads like an advert, basically.
The guy whose job is advertising the game has written us an advert.
Yes, but we'll put it under games because
Of reasons.
Anyway, it now has weather.
It's pretty funny when games run out of ideas and they can only get
this is-
so good with their
it's
engine, and they're like, "What should we do?"
I know,
Snow,
but you need to
rain."
read this though because you battle extreme weather, volumetric skies that transform the atmosphere.
Wait, how would a train battle the weather?
Well, it's raining and you're flying into it, driving into it, and it's
Yeah, but-
going against your windows and makes your windscreen wipers move.
Okay, but it's not like trains can aquaplane, can they?
Hopefully not. That would be
Yeah.
bad.
That would be terrible.
That's a bad day in the
because-
office if your train's aquaplaning.
Yes, that is indeed.
So you have like lightning dances among intense storms, the roar of thunder competing with the sound of machinery, while wind hammers the side of your train. All these affect how the train drives in real games, so when you couple this new weather system with spectacular and challenging routes, you'll really need nerves of steel as you learn the art of defensive driving to stay in control and on track. I think you need to brake more. I think that's what they're saying.
Yeah, not go so fast.
Go slower, yes.
Because it's not like you can turn into the wind.
You have no choice, no. You are
You're going forward or backwards, or you're stopping.
or
the
you're
only
following a
difference is-
rail, so the rail may take you into the wind, but then may take it back again.
Yeah, exactly. You can go forwards or backwards, and the only choice you have is how fast you're going forwards or backwards.
That's right. So you have the DBBR 401 IC1 EMU.
Oh, that's amazing.
Such a
I thought
catchy
Microsoft's
name.
naming was bad.
I know. It goes 280 kilometers an hour,
Nice.
which is quick, on the longest route ever created on Train Sim World. That actually does sound really cool. The Castle Wurzburg.
That does.
trip.
That sounds fantastic.
Sounds awesome, actually. And this is what I was reading initially going, oh yeah, lots of markets of it. There was like, actually, that sounds really cool.
Like, you make fun of the train name, and then you go, but it's a
But
train going really
280
fast.
kilometers an hour. That's speed, that is. Then you tame the BNSF ES44C4. They really need to work on whatever happened to the Flying Dutchman. Like whatever happened to naming of trains.
Yeah, just good names.
A lumbering 4,400 horsepower behemoth. As you conquer various freight services across American mountains and the Cajun Pass. It's like that actually sounds really cool.
It does. You know, I hate it that the fact that this train game sounds fantastic.
I know, that's why I read the whole article. I was like, that sounds really cool. I'd love to do that.
Yeah. You're just like, there's something about trains that just make you go, I want to drive a train.
I want to drive a train.
I want to drive a train.
Last but no least, the master of the record-breaking high-speed BR Class 395. I guess it goes 395 kilometers an hour. Emu Javelin. See, that's got a proper name. It's called the Javelin.
Oh, yes.
In an expanded southeastern high speed. I'm like, that sounds incredible.
Interesting. Man. Yeah, no, and I'm with you there. That sounds really cool. Like, I want to drive a train.
I want to drive a
I want
train.
to drive a train really fast.
Yes. And not fall off a train track.
Yeah, and like you know you're not going to crash because the tracks just go forward.
So I did play number 1 or 2, whichever came on to Game Pass a couple of years ago, or last year. Mm-hmm. And you get in trouble for going too fast. That's what I kept doing. Because you got speed limits. You're supposed to hit the speed limits.
Yep.
And then stay at that speed limit. And then you go faster because you leave the town or leave the junction or whatever. And then you slow down again. And I just kept getting banned all the time for going too fast.
That's
I was like,
amazing.
I've got to speed, got to 80 miles an hour. Oh no, got to go to 60. Oh no, brake. And then too
Brake,
slow.
brake. That's amazing.
Also, they brought in introduced the new training center, a place where you'd be able to learn how to drive the locomotives featured in Train World Sim 3.
Man.
On a brand new route inspired by the real life Wildenrath chest track, which is exclusive to the training center. I was like, oh, so you can just
Of course, trains would have
training
test tracks.
I know, but did you think about this before this?
No, like it all makes complete sense. Like,
Yes.
of course, you're trained to drive a train.
Yes.
And of course, they'd have test tracks.
Big ones as well, because you've got to get up to speed and you've got to learn stuff, and there's got to
Yeah,
be
and
junctions.
the ones with funny corners, so you know, like what speed to take the corners
Yes.
and pull off and all that.
See, this is educational as well. This article.
Man, it is.
This is
I'm
why I read the
learning
whole
so
thing.
much.
This is why I read the whole thing. Because I saw it like, oh wow,
I can see why. You start reading and you go, trains and weather,
sarcastically.
that's
Yeah, no,
funny.
yeah.
And then by the end of it, you're like, I'm going to drive a train
I want to drive a train.
I'm gonna drive a train,
Drive a
Steve.
train.
in the snow. Like, what did you do last night? Drove trains. Snow. It was
Took the
fun.
teddy bears with me on my train. It was great. We went to London.
Crashed twice.
And also, you can design and create your own personal journeys with the scenario planner and livery designer. The XboxCast train is what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Great masterpiece,
Party on the train.
and then run them on any route with our off the rails mode. Whatever that means, sounds crazy.
Ooh.
And don't forget to share your creations on the Creations Club too. The Creators Club too. Just like Forza,
amazing.
basically.
It's Forza for trains.
Forza for trains.
With less ramps.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. More speed though.
No.
Any collection on your Train Sim World 2 collection also comes with you day one. So
Ooh,
all the stuff
okay.
you brought on Train Sim 2, all they're actually buy, because everything's in, like, you buy the main game and then buy bits for it, or follows you across.
Man,
But that's really nice.
it is nice of them.
Yeah, including dynamic weather as well, obviously, because they've upgraded all the existing stuff.
Great.
There's a starter pack you can buy, which comes with a training center, brand new, and one route to the Cajun Pass, southeastern high speed. Oh, okay. Oh, you get to choose Oh, the Castle Wurzburg and Wurzburg and the Spirit of the Steam. Or whatever this is. The stuff, more stuff.
Man,
Means
so
you
much
can go
stuff.
straight into the action of playing your trains.
That's fantastic.
And the good news doesn't stop here. If you already own the Southeastern High Speed St Pancras Faversham route add-on and all the Spirit of the Steam Liverpool Lime Street, you get it all as well. It's all free with Train Sim 2. I'm like, this is so cool.
That's awesome.
So now pick up all the stuff on 2 for cheap, and then when 3 comes along,
Yeah.
that's what
You're
I thought.
set.
I was like, oh, we just buy it all now when it's cheap.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Pre-order, get 4-day early access.
Oh man, 4-day early access.
I'm not sure why you want 4-day early access, but okay.
Like spend the weekend driving trains. You know, the perfect DLC for this train game would be the Snowpiercer route.
I was thinking Snowpiercer. When they start talking about weather, I'm like, yeah, Snowpiercer would be so cool.
It would be the perfect DLC. You just got to keep the train going along its
What was
big
the
loop
speed?
for as
Yeah.
long as possible,
Yeah, without dying and crashing or something.
or having someone from the back carriages come and murder you.
Yeah,
in
there's
front.
that. Yeah. Or the other train appearing. Sorry, spoiler.
Oh, spoilers.
I don't know. I don't know if we can keep going from there. I'm almost tempted to stop the podcast because that was
I know that was
there's way
fantastic.
too much excitement.
I just want to go buy the train game now.
I used to have a train set as a kid. It was amazing.
Oh, do you know what's terrible now? I've just come to the realization that the last train game has just left Game Pass.
Do you think number 3 is going to come on Game Pass then?
Oh, it's got to. It's got to.
Surely it will.
I mean, it's got to make its way onto Game Pass at some point. It's a train game.
A train game. They have a playing game and a train game
Yeah,
and
playing
a car game.
Yeah. Then land, sea, land
Air.
again.
Air.
Air. Yep. What else could they do? Submarine game.
Boat games, Sea of Thieves.
Yep. Sea.
A boat and sea. I think they go together.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then space game. No
Space
Man's
game.
Sky.
Skyrim. Okay, continuing on.
Yep.
This I don't know if this game's going to be any good, but I really like the trailer for it. It's called Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers. Actually, I think we should do sound because I think it's amazing. So, one person commented, I hate the way this person says squads, so we'll just have to put up with maybe the bad way of saying squads. What we're seeing here is a black and white movie,
Like
basically.
B movie.
It's too loud, I can't turn the volume down. It's so cool. So they've actually basically made it's a side scroller, right to
yeah.
left to right in a plane,
Yeah.
and you fly around avoiding things and shooting things. And it's like that really bad 50s or 40s movie, black and white movie.
Oh, when he's saying squad, he says squared.
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 The guy, there's so much hate on the chat for him. I was like, guys, hate other stuff like this. It's fine. It's okay.
It looks weird. I like the fact that it's all realistic models.
Yes. And then there's actually cutscenes of like really bad B-movie sort of style cutscenes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
An attack on the safe haven.
I'm
This
like,
could be like a fun distraction.
yeah, I think so. Overacting.
Yep.
And then jumping into some sort of side scroller where you just shoot stuff.
The acting reminds me a lot of Command and Conquer.
Oh,
When I'd have those really bad
yes.
actors telling you what's going on.
Oh,
No,
look
it
at
has
that.
attacked.
They're coming. Start the engine.
Yeah, see, no, this is bad. And they're shooting now. The aliens are here, which is the twist, I guess.
Okay, well, I mean, it's called Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers, so...
Yeah, but there's no aliens at the beginning, and then all of a sudden they appear.
Yeah, but I don't think the aliens appearing would be a twist. People would be
No,
expecting it.
okay. I was just getting excited, sorry.
It's all good. It's perfect to be excited.
I'm excited. I just thought this looks so cool.
It does. It looks amazing.
Ah, Planetary Annihilator.
Oh,
Scientifically, 100% scientifically accurate gameplay, it says in there as well. I got sucked into watching this earlier. I was like, this is amazing.
it does. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, and it's all models. It's all like Star Wars models from the 70s.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
And I like how when the flying saucers drop down, you can see that they're on strings
Yeah.
by the way they bounce. It's so good. Wow, more than 2.5 years in the making.
2.5 years in the making, I know.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it
Oh,
amazing?
it goes 3D and then there's Godzilla. What? What a twist.
I'm just like, wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Squad.
I need to play this game.
Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers. It looks fantastic. If you're listening to the podcast,
I'm sorry,
then
you have to find
look
it.
up the trailer for Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers.
Squad 51.
Squad. Too good.
Too good, I know. It's like, that was funny. That made me chuckle today. I was on Kotaku, that's where I found it. I wasn't on there, I just found it on news and was like, oh, it took me to Kotaku. And they literally just had that video. And that was
Yeah.
it. No information whatsoever about the game. I was like, yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yep, just
video
show the video and
tells you
people will be like,
everything.
I love it.
I know.
Buy, add
Yes.
to the wish list.
When can I get this game? Is it on Game Pass? I don't really care. Can I get this game now?
Yeah, I want to play it. It looks great.
Looks amazing, yes.
Oh, that's funny.
It's very excitable news this week for some reason.
Yeah, there's lots of excitement happening.
Multiverse has hit 10 million players. Data suggests, I'd almost say in kind of commas or something, but
Yeah, data suggests, which is interesting.
yeah, I'm not sure why they said that, but yeah. So the stat site tracker.gg says over 10 million players on WB Games accounts have already jumped into players' first fantastic platform fighter. There you go, player first. And it's going to keep going because it's only been out for like a month, hasn't it? Or so.
And they're adding more characters.
Adding more characters all the time, yeah. And kind of doing a really good job of just keeping it fresh, just adding more stuff to it. And the first battle pass is on its way as well. Yeah, it's cool. It's good. It's in the Game Pass charts. It's doing well. It's number 4, isn't it, on the charts? I think it was. That's very good. Have you jumped in yet?
Not yet.
Why not?
I don't know. I've got other things to play at the moment.
Whatever. It's a new game.
I know. It is a new game. Oh, Rick and Morty is coming to the game at
Yes,
some point.
that's right. Yeah.
I saw a leak today that said apparently, who's the kid, Morty, or is it Rick?
I do not know.
The kid in from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not the crazy uncle, the kid.
Dude,
He's basically like an S tier fighter apparently.
Of course.
So he's a scrawny looking kid with boogly eyes, and
Okay.
he's an S tier. He's on S tier.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm old, don't forget. You have to explain these things to me.
Well, I don't watch Rick and Morty, so I'm just guessing he's Rick.
No, I mean, what's S tier? What is that?
Oh, S tier. You know, like you got A tier, B tier, C tier.
Oh, so he's really
He is
rubbish.
S. He's S is the best.
How's S the best? A's the best, surely.
No, you've played Japanese games
No.
where they give you a rating. Oh.
No.
So it goes like F all the way up to A, and then you get S, and then you get SS, then you get triple S, and then you get S, triple S plus,
No.
I think.
See, this is all new to me.
Oh yeah, triple S plus is like meaning the best you could ever do. You beat a boss,
Okay.
and you get the triple S plus rating, means that
That's it.
you've taken no damage, you've hit his weak spot every attack, and you've been fantastic, perfect.
I'm sure Gary appreciates this explanation as well, because he's old like me.
Well, I mean, people need to play some Japanese games.
I nearly did.
So yeah, Rick is S tier,
Okay.
which means he's good.
Okay,
He's
good.
like the best tier.
There's also rumours of a Lord of the Rings character, and they reckon it could be Gandalf that's coming in too. That was a
That'd
real
be
round
hilarious.
before coming in. He'd just yell at you all the time, wouldn't
It would be hilarious if it's like Mary or Pippin,
he? Exactly, yes.
just one of the random hobbits.
Oh, yeah. What would they do, though? Yeah.
I don't know, but it'll be hilarious. This game seems perfect for just adding random
Oh,
characters
big
like that.
time. Yeah, well,
Like
it's
they
got-
go, introducing a Lord of the Rings character. It's Pippin. You go, thanks.
Why? Why would you do that? But it'd be
You're
awesome.
not even one of the cool people.
Just troll everybody. Amazing.
This game is made for trolling. It'll be
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Shaggy's in it.
Shaggy's in it with his sandwiches.
So I rest my case. Perfect.
Redfall is set to open QuakeCon 2022 for a 30-minute show. This is good. I'm kind of... Oh, go on.
Now, I was just going to say, that must mean that the game is really close, right?
Oh, yeah, big time. You'd hope so. I don't know if it actually says when it's going to come out, that game. This year. That's all we know, isn't it?
Yeah,
Within the
pretty
next
much.
12 months. Yeah, so they're going to have Elder Scrolls Online, they're going to have Fallout 76 and more. Fallout 4 streams, Fallout 76, Ghostwire Tokyo, Redfall, Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh. And this is on August the 18th, so that's next week sometime.
In 10 days. 8 days, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to get Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop on Xbox?
So when me and Cam did that podcast, we talked about this because we think September's a good time for these games to come out. Anything that's kind of been quiet. Because if you look at the schedule, it's empty for September. And yeah, I think they're going to bring out that. What was it? Bloodborne? What was it called? No.
Ghostwire Tokyo?
No, the other one.
Which one? Oh, Elden Ring.
No, what's the one they brought out on PlayStation last year? By Bethesda.
Deathloop.
Deathloop, yeah. I think Deathloop's going to come out next September. I can never remember the name of it. I don't know why.
Yeah. Also, Ghostwire Tokyo is also Bethesda that needs to come to Xbox.
Ah, so perfect. Bring them both out in the same month.
It'll be
Annoy
great.
all the PlayStation people.
I mean, that's what Xbox does at the moment, isn't it?
That's pretty much why we're here. So True Achievements has got a really good a stream schedule of all the games and everything that's happening. So that's quite cool. PC building. What?
PC
101.
Building 101.
That's hilarious. What are you doing?
The CPU goes
There we
here, the RAM goes
That's
there.
right. Oh, there's 2. There's part 1, 2, and 3. The
Oh,
World
wow.
of Cosplay. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, that is always interesting to watch.
Fallout 4 interactive charity run.
What the heck is that?
Don't know.
Okay, so I know that charity's involved,
And running.
but what is an interactive?
I don't know.
Like, does chat play Fallout 4? Like how they had that.
Oh, you
the
press
chat
up,
playing-
or down on the text,
Yeah.
and it makes people move around.
Yeah,
Maybe.
interesting. All I want is for them to just go, oh yeah, look, we're gonna redo Quake.
Well,
the first Quake.
Well,
is-
6:30 p.m. Quake devs versus community.
Yeah, but that just sounds
Is that
like
just
a challenge.
playing? They're
Yeah.
playing. Oh, that's boring. Okay. I thought we might
No,
talk
they need
about
to
it.
go right. We've got Quake, and we're not even going to do a remaster. We're going to do a
Oh,
remake.
just bring it out. Yes.
Quake, the first Quake with all the new technology, ray tracing, 4K 60.
You can even jump.
You could jump in Quake.
Was it Quake? You could, oh, it was Doom that you could
Doom,
jump in.
yeah, Doom you can't jump.
And you couldn't shoot up, but you could shoot and it would just go up anyway.
Yeah, it just knew.
Yeah.
As long
it
as
just
the guy
knew.
was on your screen,
Yes,
it would know,
you
up or
can
down.
shoot him. Competing for the best suite to roll. I have no idea what's going on. QuakeCon dirty keyboard competition. Anywho, that's happening on the 18th.
Interesting.
So get to see some Redfall. That's, I think, the most important thing for half an hour.
Yeah, 30 minutes of Redfall. It's got to be close, right? It's got to
Oh,
be
you'd
close.
hope so. Soon. Coming out soon.
Hashtag soon.
Yes, hashtag soon. Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
The new, what chapter number is it now? 7.
Season 7.
Season 7 is coming out. You can now be a captain of your own
Yes.
ship.
Indeed, you can name your ship. And
Name
when
your
people see your ship through their eyeglass,
And they blow you up. They will know
they
that
can
your
actually read the name.
ship. Oh, is that
And it
right?
tells you who the captain is of the ship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because then they can grief you constantly.
Constantly, yes. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, so it says first reveal unveiled as part of the Summer Xbox Bethesda Showcase via a jaunty musical number. This is the 7th Sea of Thieves season. Yeah, so what does it actually do? So you can turn new directive choices, the captain's logbook to review your accomplishments across the waves. You can kind of a maritime moniker into your ship's crest. I'm trouble speaking now. Yeah, it's free update, obviously.
Yep.
Got
That's
any?
very cool.
Are you going to jump in? Oh, there's more information. Keep scrolling.
Yeah, I'm super keen to jump in. I want to make a ship because you can buy ships, and then they're your ships with how you decorated them. So you can be like, right, guys, we're taking my ship.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, it's so cool. Oh, there's so much stuff. New treasures, a new plunder pass, a baleful bloom costume, whatever that means. See your pirate gradually succumb to the whole cultural hex.
Interesting.
Beachcomber's bounty ship set, created by Marooned Mariner. Tons of stuff happening, actually. It's a huge update, isn't it?
There's so much. They've poured so much money into this game and just so much time and effort, eh? It really is a testament to the live service game.
Yes.
They released
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and they took the feedback and then they've just like,
So
right.
Halo, if you're listening,
this is how you do it.
this is how you do it. You just keep bringing stuff out all the time.
Yeah, you listen to the community, you take the feedback, you build it, and then in a year's
And then
time
they
you
will
come
come.
out with the next season,
Yes.
or the next thing, the next big update.
Interesting concept.
I know, right? Who would have thought?
One day they'll do it. Once they've got rid of all the existing staff and start again.
Yeah, all those interns.
All those interns. Naraka, which we need to jump back into again. I miss Naraka, actually. It's a fun
Yeah,
little game.
we need to have some fun in
It's
this.
got a new campaign mode. It comes on August 5th, so it's been out for 5 days. It's been 2 months since Naraka came out. Jeez, it's been 2 months since the
Man.
Bethesda, what do they call it? Summerfest?
Yeah, the Bethesda Xbox showcase thing.
Showcase thing, yeah. That's
Man.
insane. So yeah, it came on. It got a new cooperative campaign known as Showdown. Will be arriving on August 5th for all players, obviously. So what is the difference though? It takes across 2 stages. Okay, so players can take a challenge in teams of trios in this new mode. Across 2 stages, players will be pitted against a variety of challenges of varying difficulties as ferocious enemies surround and attack them. As the difficulty ramps up, the trios will communicate and collaborate to survive and emerge victorious. So is it a PvE one then, is it?
Yeah, PvE.
Interesting. At
And
launch...
some of the screenshots I've seen of this, there's one part where there's a giant bird that kind of comes down on the map and looks at you. But this thing is massive. You know how the dragon comes out the sky?
Yes.
It makes the dragon look small.
That's so cool. It's like you're in some sort of world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you're in some world that's got all of these kind of creatures around you or something like that.
These magical things.
Magical things, yeah. So you at launch, teams will have 4 heroes to choose from. I will not say the name. Viper, I can see, and Valda. And Tarka. And Kurumi.
Kurumi.
Each will be equipped with their own unique melee and range weapon set, encouraging players to utilize a variety of abilities to attack hordes of enemies across the map. So it's a horde mode.
In a way, yeah. Except you move.
Except you move, yeah. Showdown accumulates from a truly epic boss battle as teams face off down from Omni, a formidable and challenging boss, one who has orchestrated all the evil doings and chaos befalling their players up to this point.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
So does that mean the next thing would be like a move on in the story or something?
Maybe.
Like a Fortnite sort of style thing? Maybe a change
Yeah.
in maps or change of stuff happening?
Yeah.
Because if you're going
And
to
along-
defeat him, they need to do stuff, don't they?
Yeah, for sure. And along with this, I think we get a new map. Or does that come later?
Progression is integral to the part of Showdown, where players are rewarded with success, a battle, new game with the new game mode, players can be upgraded, gifted new weapons, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah. Wow. No, it doesn't say, actually. It doesn't say anything about new map. Do you know this game is only $18?
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's on Game Pass, but it's $18. I'm tempted to almost buy the season pass, you know?
I did buy the season pass.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Look at you go.
Yeah, well, it's on Game Pass, and I was playing it a lot. And I was like, I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't much money.
Well, now I've got to buy the season pass.
Yeah, see, I did the same for Multiverse, so I bought the season pass for that too.
Oh, yeah, but... Yeah, interesting.
It was only $6 or something, so I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. And I was playing it a lot at the time.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah,
So,
support the devs.
yep. Naraka Ultimate Edition is $50. Wait, I'm looking at the US. Hold on. Let's see this in real currency.
Real money.
See what it looks like. So it is $76 Ultimate Edition. And what do you get with it? You unlock some heroes, you get some bonuses that you can spend on. You get a cool looking grappling hook. You get 10 immortal treasures. You get a digital soundtrack and art book. And you will receive your immortal treasure 2 hours after you start the game.
What happens if you already started the game?
Well, then I think you get it immediately. So basically it's just skins, 2 heroes and a skin. And I think...
Well, that's all they can give you, though, really. They can't give you much else. Because
yeah,
the
but
game's...
I was...
They can't give
I was
you,
hoping
like...
for-
Well, they can unlock characters, can't they? They can unlock characters. Which is
Yeah,
probably what they'll do.
I was hoping for like special outfits that you can't just unlock by playing the game.
Ah, you want special stuff. Look at me and my I paid for this outfit. Is that what you were
Yeah,
thinking?
exactly. This hat says I spent money on the ultimate edition of this game.
Look. Yes.
I'm not just a Game Pass pleb like the rest of you.
Look at me spending money on things.
Yeah. In this economy.
Yeah, that's the news.
Man, what a weird week for news.
I know. Well, we created the news.
We did. We are the news.
We are the news. I'm just looking. So update on my tweet. So we've
Right,
been
here we
sat here for
go.
like, how long have we been going
Live
for now?
update.
An hour and a bit, hour and 15 minutes.
Yep.
We're now at 364 likes. So it's gone up by another 30 likes. Another 52 retweets. And I've had 40,000 impressions.
Jeez.
2,100, or no, nearly 2,200 engagements and 600 expands.
Nice.
And 123 profile visits. That
Man.
is ridiculous.
And how many people have followed the podcast because of it?
All of them are following the podcast now.
If only all
It's
those
about me. This is
40,000
all about me,
impressions-
not about you, okay? Just leave it.
Fine. Whatever. We'll move on to the
I'll
new
drag
games
you
then.
along with me. Don't worry. I'll share my fame.
That better be a promise and not a tease.
Wow. It depends. Depends
You
what's
have to
in
be
for me.
nice to Lee now.
Exactly. What's in it for me? Okay, new and noteworthy. Are you going to impress us?
The new and noteworthy. I am going
Are
to
you going to
impress
keep us
this
awake?
week. I am. I'm going to impress you. I'm going to impress your socks off, actually.
Oh,
You're going to come away and you're not even going to remember how Twitter famous you are.
okay. Well, this is a big statement for you to make.
Indeed. So we have a little bit of games coming out this week.
A little bit of
Just a little bit. Not many, just a few. So
a soup
starting
song.
off...
A soup song?
So what?
A smidgen. A soup song. No. Okay. Cool.
No, a soup song.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You Lee and his funny English way of talking. How strange. So, starting us off with the noteworthy games, we have Book Quest, which you take on the role of a young
Did
man.
Simone make you put something?
This was just top of the list.
Okay.
I don't argue with the list. I just read the list.
Okay.
So, Book Quest, the role of a young man who witnesses the theft of his family's magic book as he embarks on a dangerous journey to retrieve it.
Wow.
It's an action-adventure RPG, apparently.
Apparently. Excellent.
Apparently. Moving on to Arcade Paradise.
Oh, and we had an update from the chat. Monty is the kid.
Morty.
Morty, sorry, not Monty.
Rick and
Monty's a
Morty.
kid, well, I suspect, but Monty is a
Yeah.
kid.
Monty's also a dog name, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. You can call dogs anything, really. You can call them Kyle, I suspect.
I don't know. You can't exactly call a dog Carl.
Why not?
But Monty can be a dog's name. You know? There's certain names that are just like dog names.
Okay.
Kyle. You don't go like, who's a
Come
good
on,
boy,
Carl.
Carl?
Good
Who's
guy.
a good boy,
Yeah,
Carl?
you do. Simone
want
does that to
some-
you all the time. Does
Not
Carl
in
want
that voice. Want some pets? Want some pets, Carl?
to... rub your belly.
You're so
bet
excited.
she's-
Who's excited? Who's a good boy?
You go, I'm basically hearing Simone now, as you're talking. Oh, dear. Okay, keep going, sorry.
Back
Oh,
to the games.
right.
Arcade Paradise.
Derailed the whole podcast. Perfect.
Indeed. For some reason, this is optimized for the Xbox Series and has smart delivery.
I'm sure it does. And is.
It's a 90s retro arcade adventure game. You transform a family laundromat and give the sleepy town of Grindstone something to get excited about. You stay one step ahead of your father, manage and invest profits, and build your very own arcade paradise.
Ah, so it's an arcade shop
Yeah,
game.
so it's like arcade shop sim, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing with arcades where you play stupid games from the 90s.
No, some of those games are not stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, some should be left in the 90s.
Yeah, well, no, definitely. That's cool. So you basically take over a laundromat and turn it into a arcade. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it can be quite chill.
Next up is Rumbleverse.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the competitor to multiverses.
Yeah, I
apparently.
know. Yes.
Rumbleverse is an all-new, free-to-play 40-person brawler royale where anyone
my
can be a
word.
champion.
Oh
create
my
a
word.
unique champion, get shot out of a cannon, smash crates to find upgrades, pick a fight, and battle to the last. So
It's
this is kind of like
actually got
multiverses.
a
and
multiverse look to it as well.
It does. It's multiverses cross Naraka
That's right, yes. With guys with chicken heads.
with guys with chicken heads. So what is this? Naraka versus or multi-Raka?
It's Rumble Acker.
Yeah, Rumble Aka.
There you go.
Multi-point.
No, Rumble Point. He's in the wrong way around.
Rumble
it's
point.
Rumble Point.
Multi-verse.
Yeah, no. No, just keep
Moving
going.
on
Just
before we
keep
get
going.
ourselves confused.
Yes.
Next up is Voyage, a cinematic adventure game capturing the essence of shared exploration. Whether you decide to play by yourself or cooperatively, the journey will revolve around two survivors in search for answers in a long-forgotten past. Embark on a Embark on a voyage, unravel a mystery, and find a way home together. Don't know why that was so hard to say.
I don't know words. Yeah. It looks like it could be kind of cute.
It could be quite cool, especially if it's couch co-op. Could be quite fun.
Oh, yeah. The graphics look alright. A bit different.
Yeah, a little bit like Soul Shady.
Yeah. But
Voyage. Oh,
Voyage.
something to keep an eye out for.
Voyage.
Voyage.
Make it French.
But there's no bon in front.
No. Well, you can just say voyage. You don't have to say good voyage. Bon voyage is good voyage. Okay.
Oh, is it? I thought it was goodbye.
No, well, it is kind of. It says good. Have a good trip, basically, isn't it? Bon voyage.
Huh. Look at you knowing French.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
On to the new games. The
Mm.
newest of the new. This one's hilarious. Cult of the Lamb. In Cult of the Lamb, he casts you into the role of a possessed lamb saved from annihilation by an anonymous stranger. Now you must repay your debt by building a loyal following in his name. Start your own cult in the land of false prophets, venturing out into diverse and mysterious regions to build a loyal community of woodland worshippers and spread your word to become the one true cult.
What the heck?
That's what I said, and that is why it's part of the new games.
What is going on?
Or part of the... No, we did this the wrong way. So this is supposed to be the noteworthy section, not the new section.
I think your
So all
labeling.
the games beforehand,
It's
those
all
were
your
the new
labeling,
games.
isn't it? Yeah, it's your labeling's wrong.
My labeling is bad. These are the games to get excited about.
Basically,
Cult of the Lamb?
Basically, had one job.
I know. It's been a day and a half.
It's been a day and a half in today. Yes,
Cult of the Lamb. This sounds hilarious.
it does. It'd be interesting to see some actual shots of it and see what it looks like.
Yeah. It looks very much like is it Steven Universe or with woodland creatures?
Oh wow! It wants me to put my date of birth in. Why does it always want to do that now?
It's all about cults.
That's right.
It makes sense. So you're born on
Oh.
the 1st of January
1934.
1954. Just like what everyone does.
I've turned off the sound quickly. Oh, it's got an interesting cartoony look to it.
Yeah, it's got like cartoon animals. I'm trying to remember. It's got like the artistic style of like Steven Universe, I think.
Yeah, I
it
don't
is.
know Steven Universe. I'm not an person.
So yeah, interesting kind of cartoony look where
But
you get
isn't it-
woodland creatures.
So what is it? Is it like a first person walk around talk to people thing then?
I have no idea what it is. It just sounds hilarious.
It's like an interactive cartoon. Oh my god.
Oh,
The
that's funny.
eyes.
Amazing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, not sure.
Yeah,
No idea what's
they all
going on
look
there.
super cute.
Oh yeah,
and
there you go.
they're-
Yeah, it's a kind of an RTS, I guess. I don't know what you call it really. RTS about the RTS bit.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, no, it looks really cool. Really
Oh,
cool, actually.
fantastic. It does. Cult of the Lamb. It'll be quite weird.
Yeah, no, look at that. It's it's that sort of Minecrafty 3D view of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weird look. It kind of reminds me of Tunic and
Okay.
Death's Door,
Yep.
except with more pentagrams.
Yeah, way
Because-
more pentagrams. Yeah, well, that's because worships and all
Cult.
that. Culty.
Yeah.
Bit more culty.
Cute culty though.
Yeah, cute culty. That's actually it's like roguelite, cute culty. You know.
And it's made by Devolver, which is also explains a lot.
What does Devolver do?
Devolver, I think they also did Death's Door and those type of games.
Oh, okay.
They
I
did the
bet-
weird looking games.
That's so cool. Okay, yeah, good work on the first one.
Thank you. Next up is something that's even more exciting.
Ah, yes.
But
I feel like this
it
has
comes
come
with
up
a
before.
caveat.
Doesn't this game come up before?
Yeah, but this comes with a caveat.
Oh, no.
So this is only for the people who listen to us who play on PC.
Oh, well, this is not...
Since-
We're an Xbox podcast, not a PC
Yeah, but,
podcast.
but some people listen to us and play on PC for some unknown reason. So
The Master
this
Race.
is Off-World Trading Company.
I want to play this.
It's really fun. It was free on Epic a while ago. And the best thing about this is that it's coming to PC Game Pass.
Okay, you're pulling me back.
Yeah, so it's an RTS based
Yes.
on Mars, where you
Yes.
have to build up everything. I think I've played it on PC because it was free on Epic for a while, and it was the only thing my old Dell laptop could handle.
Oh,
barely.
this is good news.
So it's a great game, great RTS, really in depth from what I remember, and it's coming to PC Game Pass, so it's free, guys.
RTS from Civilization 4 lead designer as well. Soren Johnson, whoever he is.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's a
He's
very
got
cool
chops.
game. He does have chops. And the last game for our noteworthy list
Ah,
is
yes.
the game of the week, 2 Point Campus,
Yes.
and it's coming to Game Pass on day one. Did you ever want to build a university? Do you want to make sure you train clowns the best way possible? Now you can.
They have milkshake, rather than beer, they replace everything with milkshake.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so it's quite cool.
If you guys ever played 2 Point Hospital, which is in the vein of Theme Hospital
Yep.
back in the day, this game is now the university version of it. You build a university, you get people to come in and spend money and train them up to be clowns and vampires and all sorts of fun things. And
Yeah, it's cool. It would just be silly, really.
yeah, complete silly.
Don't expect
It's
to
a
be
ve-
running a campus.
No, it's not serious at all. You check your seriousness at the door.
Yep.
It's going to be so funny. Oh my word. I'm actually so tempted to dive into this game. It's
I
gonna be
know.
hilarious.
Whoa, it's a new game. It's fine. New news.
Yeah, cloud console and PC, guys. So you have no excuse to not play 2 Point Campus.
Exactly. Play it on your phone. Probably a perfect little fun game, actually.
That'll be so much fun. If they get the controls right on phone, it'll be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah.
And that's it. That's all the new and noteworthy games that we have. And that's all the news we have, actually. Unless Lee managed to find a new news story.
I haven't created any more news in the last hour and a half, no.
Man, I'm grateful for your restraint.
I know. I'll save it for later. Soon.
Create news next week again.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
There we go. It'll be
Yes.
great.
Love talking about myself at the beginning.
It's always fun. If you want to hear more about Lee, you should follow the podcast. He talks about himself every episode.
It is all about me, the whole podcast. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, we are the Lee cast.
That's right.
So guys, that's our show for this week. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the guys who've tuned into our live stream, for hanging out and chatting to us and correcting us with Rick and Morty, because we don't know who Rick or
Rick and
Morty
Monty.
is. Yeah, Monty the dog. Rick is a dog name.
So's Carl.
No, I don't think so. But if you guys want to follow us, check out our website, check out our socials on the website. We put every episode we do there so you can listen online. We have our Twitch live streaming there. We have all our social media there. And you can even go to our website to find out a little bit more about us if you're interested.
It's a true
But
story.
Mr. Lee, if they want to come to you directly, I mean, they probably don't need to look far. They just need to Google your name now.
That's right, because I'm now famous. Yep.
But in case they're listening to it tomorrow when you're no longer
Let's say
famous,
my fame's gone. Yes, thanks.
yeah, when the 15 minutes has run out, when the Twitter horde has moved on to the next thing to be
It's the next
angry
thing.
about,
Yes.
where can they find you?
I am Lee Howard on Xbox and on Twitter. And Lee Howard25 on Twitch.
Waiting for the Twitch.
Yeah, got to get the Twitch in. Still waiting for my 6 followers. Come on.
I'm surprised you didn't plug your Twitch with your tweet going viral.
No, because I feel like it was more of an Xbox news tweet than a gaming tweet.
Yeah, but you could still just be like, hey guys, check this out and check
No,
this
'cause
out.
I just feel bad.
You don't need to feel bad.
I can't abuse my power.
No one knows you yet.
Yeah, that's what, yet. Yeah, exactly.
So it's a good opportunity to get in there and basically
It's on
tell
my
them
it's
who
on
you
my
are.
profile though.
Have you pinned it? You should pin it to the top of your profile.
Oh, maybe I should. That'd be hilarious, actually. Pin my most famous tweet.
It's what everyone else does.
This went wild. This went crazy. I'll pin this.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Still going. 123 profile visits, 41,700 impressions.
Man.
And
Wake up tomorrow morning and let us
2,108.
know how well it's doing.
I know, I'm going to. Don't worry. Oh, do not worry.
Don't you worry.
This is my fun for the next week, I hope.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, and you can find me at Zarkrius on Xbox and Twitter. So guys, let's be friends. We always like new friends. We like playing games with new friends as well.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, thanks guys for listening. We've been the Xbox Cast. Thank you for listening to the news. And we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
You guys in chat are weird. That's what I'm going to say.
Who's we?
They're
Who's
talking
being weird
about
in
Brussels
chat?
sprouts and toothpaste.
That's hilarious.
Charlotte. Wow, straight in there.
Well, what did she say?
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Okay. What game is she playing?
It's still going. This tweet is insane.
Great show. Even managed to stay awake. We should put that on the tin.
That is, yeah,
We
exactly.
should, as one of the quotes, you know, when people come to us and I wonder what we're getting in this podcast. Great show. Even managed to stay awake.
You too will stay awake while listening to the podcast.
Unless you're Gary, in which case you just listen to Lee and drift off
Just go
into
to sleep. Just think about me.
Oh, that's so funny. Are you going to meet him in October?
Yeah, he's doing me a lift to the airport.
Nice.
He wants to drink beer.
Of course he does. That's what Irish people do, don't they?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, man.
I love this.
Wow.
This is amazing. The comments is amazing. The conversations are still taking place.
Oh, that's great.
One of them is at 26 likes, just a comment on the actual tweet.
Oh, what's the comment?
So the conversation was that people are unhappy because it's going. If it does go to Game Pass, because they bought it, and the person says, "I respectfully disagree. I'm glad I didn't have to wait to play this masterpiece. But for those unsure about how they feel about going to Soul Side, what's he say? Soul-like game. This will be a great way for them to at least try it. Same as games like Accuser and Like a Dragon and Scarlet Nexus. And I'm glad I brought them. Because there's a conversation about people going, "Oh, it's gutted I brought this game." People going, "But you would, if it's a good game, you buy it anyway, don't you?"
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of Game Pass. Is like you play a game and you go, this was amazing. Oh, my word.
Jeez.
That just came out of nowhere.
I know, I
Is
could
that
feel
back?
it. It's been sat there for the whole podcast. No, this sneeze has been sat there the whole podcast, and it couldn't come out. It wouldn't go away. So I've been sat here wanting to sneeze for like about an hour.
Oh, that's amazing. Brilliant. Oh,
Now I've had two. Here you go. That's both of them out.
there we go. I think Lee's getting COVID again.
Getting code. Yeah, 26 likes on one of the replies though.
Oh, that's
And
fantastic.
that's what I like about this tweet is the fact there's conversations kicking around it.
See, I mean, if there's conversations still going on, you should just drop a link in. I mean, why not, right?
Because I think it will get lost in the conversation.
That's why you reply to yourself. And so when people click on your tweet, the first thing they see is your tweet reply
My tweet
underneath.
reply.
See, you got to think 6 steps ahead. 4D chess.
Right. Okay.
Come on, chat. Should Lee play 4D chess?
Why doesn't someone in the conversation? Well, why don't you put a reply in there so it doesn't look like I'm?
Because no one listens to a random who replies to a tweet.
Okay.
It's always the person who's made the tweet that
I don't
has
think
like
people
the,
do it. I've never seen someone tweet in a tweet about
Have you
themselves.
never seen people when they get viral tweets? They always have their like reply comment that says, "You can follow me here, guys," or whatever.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, we'll see if it's still going tomorrow. I don't know. I feel weird doing it, to be honest.
You could get your Twitch views.
Yes.
People will follow you and be like, and instantly forget.
Yeah, yeah. I feel weird. I'd like people to follow me naturally, not because, or because I put a random reply in there.
You could be nice to my tweets and read them, says Oz. Oz, do I follow you, Oz?
What tweets?
You're going to have to maybe just insult Lee in one of your tweets.
Yeah,
Oz,
just
so
at
that
me.
he sees it.
Just
at him.
Why don't you like my my amazing tweet that I put out? Because everyone else has. It's definitely slowed down at 368 likes now.
Yeah, I think you hit the peak. I think it was a good time. You hit it, and now it's kind of going to fade off.
It's done a day. It's done 12 hours. It's at 9:08 I tweeted it.
Jeez.
I need another one tomorrow. I need
Okay,
another
guys.
gem. Come on, people.
Give Lee a lie to tweet.
And a rumour, we call it. Or a leak,
Oh,
actually.
yes, a rumor. Oh, well.
Ah, that's hilarious. It made the
So
podcast good, though. I think we
That
had
was funny.
yeah.
Okay, I think it's dinner time. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right. So, guys. Simone, do you want to do the raid for Charlotte?
Oh, ice cream is a good idea. I think I've got some ice cream in the fridge.
Oh.
Ice cream always works.
Hey, Oz, don't you live with Cooper? And Cooper doesn't have COVID. I'm sure he could go out and get you some ice cream.
Yeah, he's really mean.
I can't believe he hasn't
Not
got
looking
any ice
after
cream
you
already.
like that. Wow. What sort of
like, what's
brother and
going
love is
on?
that? What's
I
going
know.
on?
I mean, you've got COVID after all.
When you can walk over and cough at him a few times, he will leave and then get you ice cream. Turn it into a weapon. Weaponize.
Oh, man.
Is that too far?
Well, I mean, you've seen that funny video where the guy's selling rats, selling all the rat tests, and then they buy it on the street and the cop starts running after him, and he takes the rat test, he goes, I'm positive, and he stops, and the cop stops, and he goes, I'm positive, and the cop goes, back away, and he starts running after the cop.
That's amazing. No, I've never seen that. That's awesome.
Oh, it was when Australia was fining people for selling rats illegally.
Illegally, yeah.
Oh.
Because the government's not getting all the money.
Oh, man. Cooper is so mean. He's going to buy it and then eat it for us.
Oh, that's really clever. He'll eat it in front of him outside so he can watch him through the window while he eats it.
Oh, that's
Come outside.
terrible.
Oh, no, you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
What a shame. I'll just eat it then. I
Oh,
can't.
I
It
can't.
might melt if I come in the house. It's too warm.
Oh, dear. Oh, well. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We hope you get better soon, Oz. And we hope that Cooper gets COVID before
I
PAX.
know, yeah. Wow, that's really mean.
No, but I mean, it's said in love, right?
Mm.
I hope you get COVID before PAX because it would
Oh,
suck
I
to
see.
get
Okay.
COVID at PAX or during PAX or just before PAX when you have to isolate.
If you do get it before PAX, though, just don't test until after PAX. Then it's fine. Then you don't have it.
Yeah, you only have it if you test.
Yep.
That's a big brain move. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Love you, bye.
And we're off.